even numbers, and the tens place is odd numbers.
Well, shoot, I didn't even see that.
Well, you teach me? I didn't even see that. The ones place are both even digits, but in the tens place, they're both odd digits. I love that. Genius. Genius. Anything else? Was that some good sauce? Good sugar for the Kool-Aid? Awesome gravy for the mashed potatoes? Yeah. All right. I love it. I love it. Let's move on. Yeah. Let's move on. Oh, God, I'm looking at me. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not supposed to be looking at me. Leave me alone. Sorry. I'm recording for Valerie. We love you, Val. Okay. This is our I can statement. It will be posted on the board. Please forgive me for not having it posted right now. Forgive me. Forgive me. Because you know, when your principal comes in, she might sneak up to you and say, what are you learning in class today? And what do you need to do? Sign your I can statement and tell them what you're learning. If you can't think of it on the top of your head, always catch your I can statement, which I'll even post it back here so you can see it well. So that you can remember exactly what you're learning in class and you don't have to confuse yourself trying to think too hard. But today, who wants to read the first one? I need you to read it loud. I need you to read it very loudly because Miss Lobo got to hear you at home like a teacher. You got this, Mr. Smith? Whoa, give it to me. You want to stand up? Project your voice like a man. Mm-hmm. Awesome. I can pose questions and collect the data from who? All of you. You're going to collect and pose questions and data from each other. Read the second I can. Who wants loud and clear like a teacher? Miss Sullivan.
I can communicate with others about my data.
I got to be able to talk it. I got to be able to speak about my data. Do I know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
You don't want people to squint. You know, when people are confused, they squint when they don't know what you're talking about. No, you don't want people to squint. So be able to communicate your data effectively. Last one. Mr. Barry.
I can create a graph to represent data.
Woo! That was good. I like that man voice. I can create a graph to represent data. So you're going to work with each other to create a graph. Or do you want to try it on your own? Probably together. Okay. Yes, ma'am. Thank you for asking. Check the time before you walk past. All right. So I'm going to put up a question. Did I put it here? That's not it. Is it here? That's it. Ah. Whatever. Let me see if I can zoom in for you. Is that too much for you? Is that too zoomed in or is that perfect? It's good? Okay. All right, so you see, what's the title?
At the zoo.
What type of data do you think is on this graph? Hands. What type of data? But I'm gonna let you think about it. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. Mr. Brower, what kind of data would be on this graph? What do you think will be on this graph? Huh? Say it again. It is a bar graph, but what kind of data will be on the graph? If the title is at the zoo.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are ya?
I'm great. How are you? Yeah, I did. It was a great weekend. I wish it still was the weekend.
I know. It's not
it long enough, but it was a good like rest.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm back looking at my children.
they're cute though.
There's something.
Wait,
You know I love you.
I can see it. Okay, can I have Tyson, Chastity, Joy, Sophia, and Veronica? Bring your math notebooks and your pencils.
Are they all supposed to be in the class today?
Yes.
Okay, we will fix that tomorrow. Okay, please forgive us, because we didn't know when we should shove them. We didn't want to, go past administration and just move kids, so we just wanted to.
I think she was like, y'all will handle it.
Oh, well, I'll handle it. Yes, ma'am, I got you. This won't happen tomorrow.
It'll be okay.
Okay.
It'll be okay. We have to put everybody else down.
Veronica went to the restroom, but she'll be there.
Yeah, grab your math notebook and your pencil.
8:46. All right, who can help me out? Well, what kind of data will be on this graph, Miss Frazier? Different animals. Oh, man, I wish different animals will probably be on this graph. Where would I put those animals? Mr. Smith? I can't hear you, baby. Yeah, under the blue bars is where you would probably label your animals. So let's think about what animal would be at the zoo. What could I label this as if you're telling me the data will be animals? Mr. Wilson? What animal? Pick an animal from the zoo. Gorilla? Ooh.
Good morning.
Good morning, gorgeous.
I shared something with you.
And I thank you so much for that.
Okay.
I meant to send you a thumbs up in the
So you
email.
got it and you can access it?
I can,
Okay.
and I'm gonna use it because
Okay.
I was definitely wanting to do interactive notebooking,
Yes.
but I didn't have enough.
I sent him reading as well. So Cartwright, or is it Cartwright?
Yes.
I sent him, I had a reading one too. And I might have more for you guys. I'll let you know. I was going through my drive.
You are my life. I was talking about you to my husband. He was like, "Get off the phone,"
Right?
trying to get me to stop doing work.
Right.
You too. Yes, Mr. Wilson. You ready for another animal? Okay. Next animal. My second favorite. A giraffe, maybe. Miss Saunders. I love that zebra from Shrek. No, it's a donkey. Madagascar is what I'm talking about. Oh, something's wrong with me. I have to be old. Mr. Edwards, can you give me one? Another animal at the zoo? A parrot. Jesus. These things talk so much. Awesome. Perfect job. They do have those beautiful birds in their section. So we actually put up, what would we call those? You said animals, but on a graph there are categories. Wow, I like it. Bars, labels, titles, categories. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay. You ready? Okay. Scroll. Here we go. Uh-oh. Boom. Why are you looking at me like that? Why you do that? Don't look at me like that. Okay. What do we see now? Israel, what do we see now, baby? Labels. We see labels. Yes, Mr. Wilson. Oh, you're gonna say it. You're awesome. You're awesome. Can I ask you a question? Now I want you to think about it. I'm gonna do my Mississippi. I can't give you time to think, right? Which animal did they like the most? Think about it. Think about it. 1, 2, 3. Which animal did they like the most? Let's bat our now. Monkey. That gorilla you were speaking of. Monkeys, awesome. Think about it. Think about it.
Good morning. Please pardon this interruption. Staff, we have the new parking lines on the side of the building that are dedicated for pre-K. We have several cars in those particular parking spots. We do need to clear those. They are for our pre-K parents. If you start at the building, it's the very first 8 parking spots on that side of the building. So at your earliest convenience, if you could please move your car, those first 8 spots are again dedicated for pre-K. Thank you.
It's not me, your teacher. I'm partnering with trees. I'm good. All right, next question. Which animal did they like the least? Think about it. Think about it. Look at it, Israel. Think about it. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. Hey, Miss Silver. Which animal did they like the least? I like snakes. I don't know why they don't like snakes. You like snakes? Me too. Why they don't like snakes? Oh, never mind. We're not going to talk about that. The focus is how can we read a graph. But I do like snakes. You like snakes, Mr. Wilson?
Yes.
Never mind. Never mind. You don't play that. Now, can I ask you another question? Can you estimate how many people voted? Can you estimate how many people voted? Look at the board. Look at the board and estimate how many people voted. How many do you think? Get close to an answer. How many? About how many?
I'm not.
What the hell? Think about it. Think about it. I'm gonna count in my head. 1, 2, 3. Oh, we're still thinking? Okay. Look at the board. Don't look at me. Look at the board. You're supposed to be estimating about how many people voted. Oh, I woke up. Huh. What you think, Mr. Thorpe? About 20 people? What you think? About 27? What you think? About 29? What you think? About 23, 20, 27, 29, 23? What you think? About 24? What you think?
25.
Who? About 30? 25. 26.
I think 30.
You think 30? I got to figure this out now. I got to figure this out. Snakes, about how many people voted? About 5. Giraffes, about how many people voted?
8.
It's exactly 8, almost 10, right? But exactly 8. Monkeys,
10.
exactly 10. Elephants,
7.
exactly 7. Close to 5, but yeah, 7. Put that together. 10 plus 8. 18 plus 7. 25 plus 5. 30. So if you are in between that 20-30 range, it's still okay. Because did we ask for the accurate answer?
No.
No, what did I ask for?
The estimate.
The estimate. So we got to get close to it, right? Get near it. Okay. Okay. You think you know your stuff?
I did it.
You think you know your stuff? Let's look again. Let's look again. Now it looks like about twice as many people like giraffes as they did snakes, right? Does it look like that? Is that right? Twice as many people like giraffes than they like snakes? How can we find this out? How many for giraffes again?
8.
How many for snakes?
5.
How did we, what did I do? I just wrote the number in, didn't I? Is giraffes twice as, did they like giraffes twice as much as snakes? Almost. Close, almost, not quite, but almost, right? What's 2 times 5?
10.
10. We're close to 10, so it's almost twice as much. We're close. Well, which one did they like twice as much as snakes? Monkeys. Monkeys, they like twice as much, 2 times as much. Monkeys. Now that was your bar graph. Let's look at a line graph, okay? Oh, man. I feel like you need a 5-minute workout. I feel like I need to make you people sweat. You're getting on my nerves by sitting there doing nothing. Look at you. Look at you doing nothing. I got people with the arms in the shirt, putting their head down, trying to go to sleep. What should I do about this? Make you sweat? Yeah. Stand up. Stand up. Because, you know, you just act like you don't want to work out. I mean, you act like you don't want to wake up. You got to wake up. If I had to wake up, you going to wake up. Grandma. Yep. Yep. I'm tired of you people. Go on and stretch real quick. Go on and stretch. I hope it hurts too. You might need a little bit of space. Don't hurt yourself and don't be extra, but I hope this hurts. I hope. Hey, Nancy. Let me see. I need to make y'all run. Oh, this look good. This gonna hurt. Yeah, we're gonna do this. Yeah. This gonna hurt.
Go noodle?
No, it's worse.
Here we go. We'll start off with a warm-up to get things moving.
Go. So you need to find a spot in the middle of the floor.
Start.
Yeah, I know what you think this is.
Reach out with the opposite arm and leg while keeping the rest of your body as still as possible.
Yeah, I mean, my children are wake up, my class is asleep, so we gotta do something to help us.
What would you?
We gotta do something, stretch it. Get down. If you ain't on the ground, we're gonna keep going until you get down.
Slow march. 3, 2, 1. Slow march.
Slow march, hold it in the air, slow march.
Begin.
Act like you're in a
Start
movie.
standing. March on the spot as slowly as possible. As you lift your left knee to hip height and pause, swing your right arm up and across. Then switch arms and legs.
Yeah, lift it.
Next
Lift your knees up.
exercise. High knee
Mr. Brown,
march.
we're gonna keep doing it till Mr. Brown learn how to work as a team.
3.
We're gonna
2,
do it until
one.
you learn how to work as a team.
High knee march.
High knee march. Did we do that?
Begin. Start standing. March on the spot, bringing your knees up to hip height. As
Gonna
you
keep
lift your
doing it
left
till
leg,
Mr. Brown
swing your
takes
right
his arms out
arm
of
up
shirt.
and across, then swap arms and legs. Keep marching.
I know, baby. You want me to get you a coat? Oh, I'm gonna move to the next one. That looks cool.
Next exercise.
Oh, it's coming.
Jump rope hops. 3, 2, 1. Jump rope hops. Begin. Stay up on your toes as you jump up and down. Rotate your wrists as if you are holding a jump rope.
Jump, boy, jump, girl. Use your wrist. Use your wrist. Yes, baby. You got it, baby. There we go.
Next
You see my
exercise.
hands there?
Diagonal
That's,
hopping.
yeah, what? This gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt.
3, 2,
You got legs
1.
today?
Diagonal
Go,
hopping.
Brown. Go, Mr. Wilson. What is it?
Begin.
You gotta jump diagonal.
Start standing and jump with both feet forwards and to your left on a diagonal.
This for
Jump back to your start position, then jump diagonally forwards to your right. Repeat these forwards and backward diagonal jumps.
I like that. Look at Miss Frank. She said, you ain't gonna stop me.
Next exercise.
I like this.
Skaters.
Huh?
3,
Make you
2,
jumping around.
1. skaters.
Girl, you better swallow it and keep on.
Begin. Crouch down on your left
You
leg
got a water
and
bottle?
jump sideways to
You
your
got a
right
water
leg.
bottle?
Swing
Drink
your
some water.
arms side to side to counterbalance.
Down,
Continue to alternate
Slightly.
left and right.
do it cute. Keep going. Push it out. Oh, why y'all wouldn't even make it in middle school. Sitting there, can't even breathe. Look at y'all, look like y'all got asthma attacks. Oh my God, come on, my baby.
2, 1.
Oh,
Take a 30-second break.
oh my God. Oh my God. Good. That's what you get. You like this? Oh, you like the skating? I don't like that. That look crazy. Y'all were looking crazy. Your stomach hurts. That's good. You woke up though, Israel?
Last
Good
exercise.
job, baby. I want you to put
Cross
eyes on me.
countries.
Cross country.
3, 2, 1. Cross countries.
Don't hurt nobody with your arms now.
Begin.
There we go. Y'all
Start
looking good.
standing. Left
Mhm.
foot
I
forward
like
and
that.
right
I
arm
like
back.
that. You look like something out
Switch
of
your
Mario.
feet and swing your arms at the same time.
Yes,
continuously.
Trey. I see you, Trey. Don't journey. I see you, Miss Beth. Jada. You all right? How y'all stop before she stopped?
Almost there.
I see you, Mr. West.
3, 2, 1. Congrats, you finished.
Huh? Yes, it was. It was an agility workout for you children. It was agility workout. You like that? Yes. All right. Yes. Feel good about yourself. You gotta keep that mask on our face at all times. Drink your water though. If you got some water, swallow. Drink your water. Don't die. You all right, Israel? Okay. All right, so let's keep going. Where's my pen? Of course I lose it. All right, let's keep going. Let's look at the line graph this time. You ready? And my children awake. Is my children awake now? You better be. I bet you do a handstand for about 2 minutes.
Yes, I can do that. No, I can do that, but I'm not.
Uh-oh.
Oh, so there was only one person.
You see this here? Who can tell me, what do you name this? What do you name this representation, this organization? What could we name this? Ms. Saunders? What would you name this, sweetheart? You remember a bit from 4th grade? The last one was a bar graph. This one, phone a friend. Phone a friend. Line plot. Good job. Line plot. Very good. Line plot. Now, what type of data do you think they will put on this graph? Mr. West? Do you think they would still do animals? They probably would still do animals. Mr. Edwards?
How many times people purchase tickets at the museum?
How many times people purchase tickets? Good.
How many animals they have?
How many animals are in the zoo? Okay, Mr. Smith, that they've seen? Probably how many animals that they might have seen at the zoo? Yes, Ms. Sullivan?
Maybe their progress in years.
Ooh, it could be the progress over time at the zoo. I like that. Why do you think they use this line plot instead of a bar graph? Yes, sir?
On one photo shows too many people looks or something.
Boy, you studied your notes the weekend? Cause I bet none of them did. You did.
With my mom and my cousin.
I'm so disappointed in this half of the room. Y'all studied y'all notes this weekend.
No.
See what I gotta deal with, Val? Your brother, Mr. Brower over here. Okay, anyway. All right. To show how many times people like something or how many times an event occurred. And I like how you looked at that because you remember line plots talk about frequency. Frequently, how frequently you like something, how frequently you want to do something. Anybody want to go swimming?
Yeah.
Anybody want to go to biking?
No.
Anybody want to go to the trampoline park?
Yeah.
Anybody want to go to Karen's?
Yeah.
Anybody want to go to the movies?
Yeah.
Frequency, frequency, frequently, frequency, frequently. Anybody want to go to Wet and Wild?
Yeah.
I guess that's
The water park?
I don't like getting wet.
Let you go swimming.
I know.
Okay, but
Okay,
still be wet.
Flat tire?
How do you?
Flat tire? We're not gonna think about that. Don't say that no more out loud. Based on this data, can you determine how many people answered this question? Based on the data, can you determine how many people answered this? Look at the board, not at the floor. Look at the board, not at the ceiling. Look at the board, not at me. Look at the board. How many people do you think voted? Ms. Barahona? 20. Ms. McKay? 22. Mr. Wilson? Keep it focused. I love your focus look. You look real good. I see that. Miss Beth? Oh, Frazier? Philip?
21.
Saunders?
23.
Ooh, Smith? Sullivan? Barry?
22.
I like saying your last name. Brower? Warren. Okay, how many?
22.
Okay, sugar. What did you do to figure that out? Oh, so you know how to count. Oh, I'm glad. Jesus, I'm worried about some children. Don't know how. Never mind.
Some of them I found about two.
Now, what do they use as tally marks in this question? X's. What else could we use as tally marks? Israel. What could we use as tally marks instead of X's? What can we use as tally marks instead of X's? You can look in your notes, y'all. I'm not, it's not like I'm gonna beat you to death with your notebook. Huh? Yeah, I'm not gonna shove down your throat today,
What?
But what could be used as a tally mark instead of an X? Mr. Harrison, look in your notes. Look in your notes. And flip back in the pages that you took the last week. Look at it. Look for line plot. And we did tally marks. Okay. Huh, baby? I can hear you. You can measure the data with those tally marks. Very good, Miss Beth. We can use shades. Awesome. You can use letters if you want. Honestly, that's just what you can use letters, princess. You can use, oops, excuse me. You can use numbers, Mr. West. Line. Ding, 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 ding. Line. Perfect. That's what I like to use. Circles. I like to use circles too. Hearts. I use hearts. I use pom-poms. They're not called pom-poms. They're actually really fun. Check marks. Oh, yeah, you could use check marks.
Objects?
Objects, stick people.
Yes.
That's my good drawing, right? What? All right, so let's see. The data on this graph represents how many hours each person spent at the zoo.
Only 2 hours.
So you told me this could be animals. You told me how frequently they went. Boom, I like you. I like you. This is how many hours spent at the zoo.
Wait, we spent 7 hours.
You're surprised, baby, if you don't want to be in the house with a bunch of your children. You can be surprised. I'm sorry.
Only on the night shift.
But yeah, there are some people that would only be there for an hour. Some people that's there for, how many people are there for 2 hours? How many people there for 3?
1, 5.
How many people there for 4 hours? How many people there for 5 hours? How many people there for 6 hours? How many people there for 7 hours? Woo! Now that's something. Mhm. Did y'all hear what she said? Did you hear what she said on this side?
Yes,
You sure?
yes.
No. Can you say it a little bit louder? Because I like what you said. Mr. Brown didn't hear you.
I can't really.
Israel, you hear Miss Sullivan? She's over there. I'm sorry, the yellow man. I'm sorry. Go ahead, baby. Say it loud and clear.
I can't really say anything about the people. They're saying like 4 hours we can do because last week when I was with my grandma at the science center, we spent 4 hours over there.
You gotta take your time walking through that stuff. I got to see all the animals. Make sure they don't touch me. Okay. So I like what she said about it was a real experience, her going to the zoo. Has anybody else been to the zoo?
Yes.
Greensboro Science Museum, any museum. You've been to a zoo or a type of museum, something like that, and you had to spend hours. Or if you haven't, hopefully we get to do a trip like that.
Everybody has because we want enough yeah, one on a.
Well, some that are new to the school haven't, probably haven't been to the zoo yet. What was the most hours that someone spent at the zoo? What was the most hours that someone spent at the zoo?
7.
Yep. That's safe. I'm not gonna sit. Never mind. Okay. What was the least hours that someone spent at the zoo?
1 minute.
Mr. Wilson? 1 hour. I don't know what they did, but came in for what? A picture?
I almost said 1 minute.
Said 1 minute?
I almost said it.
Yes, sir?
Who spent 1 hour at the zoo?
I don't know. Paying all that money, going into the zoo. I don't know why you spend 1 hour. I'm gonna get all my money's worth, right? So what I want you to do, I gave you 2 sticky notes, right? How many people are in here right now? $17. I want you to pick a partner.
Junior, please call 133-5 or report to the main office. Junior to the main office, please.
What you're gonna do is pick a partner. Can you hear me? You're gonna pick a partner and you're gonna think of 2 questions. You're gonna think of 2 questions. You're gonna think of a bar graph question, categorical, and you're gonna think of a line plot question. Frequency, okay? But you and your partner can help, you can have a partner to kind of help you think of some ideas. You might not have one, they might have one. You might have one, they might not have one, okay? So you're gonna think of 2 questions. Which one is the first one? Bar graph question and a line plot question. Then you're gonna have to figure out how you're going to collect that data from all of your classmates. How are you gonna organize the data from 17 people in here? That's what you're gonna have to figure out. People think differently. People collect data differently. I collect data off sticky notes sometimes. Sometimes I can just look at your face and collect data. I collect data by just checking how well you answer a question. How many times you try to raise your hand, even if you don't raise your hand. I'm able to check certain things like that, okay? So I want you to be able to collect data from all of your classmates, but the first thing you're going to do is think of 2 questions. A bar graph question and a line plot question. Are you ready? We got about 10 minutes before we have to switch. So that's what we're gonna do first. I'm gonna give you maybe 5 minutes for a question. 5 minutes? 3. We only got 10 minutes.
So let's spend 5 of it. So then we
Well-
can have 5 more.
You still gotta collect data too, so, okay? Get my handy dandy extra loud. Ooh, Barbara, timer. What'd I say, 5 minutes? You might wanna hurry up and find a partner, but do not remember how we do this. I know you love each other, you got close friends that you love in here that you can't help but partner with, but be smart about, is your friend gonna help you pass 5th grade? Is your friend really gonna be there to help you do the work, or are they gonna really be your partner because y'all cool and y'all got something to talk about from last night? Pick a partner that's going to work as hard as you work, okay? Disperse. Go. Go. It's okay if you want to be a group of 3. Because I think I only can have 1 group of 3, but the rest need to be partners. 1 group of 3. Right here. Yeah, go ahead, sir. I'm gonna start the timer now, so that means you might want to get started. You ready? We're getting ready. Get up. Come on, everybody. If you see somebody by themselves, you might want to bring them in. We never leave a friend behind. I don't see my group partner sitting down. And why do I have more than 1 group with 3 people? I said only 1 group with 3 people, and everybody else needs to have 2 people in their group. 2 people in your group. 2 people in your group. If you see someone by themselves, then you need to pull them together. But it's only 1 group of 3. And I still see groups of 3. Y'all need to figure it out because you only got 4 minutes. And if I see a student sitting by themselves, I'm gonna be very upset when I turn around. Better hope I don't see that. Okay. Who doesn't have a partner? Who else does not have a partner? Who's your partner? You in Israel? Purity, who's your partner? But I got a boy group of 3 and a girl group of 3. So something has to give because baby girl doesn't have a partner. So y'all need to figure it out. You mind working with her, sweetheart? Go with Purity. She's a pure genius. Purity, come here.
Thank you, Frank.
2 minutes to finish taking up some questions. Don't be copying my question now, you little cheater. Don't copy my question. I'm doing my own thing. I'm making my own bar graph question and line plot question. So the class can't copy me, you can't copy me, Valerie. All right, make your own question. And then you're going to collect the data. Valerie, while you're home, you can collect the data from your family or anybody in your neighborhood, any family, call your family up, call your friends up, get on their nerves. Ask them your survey questions. 10 seconds. Don't play around, 10 seconds. Means you're wasting time. How many people are done? How many groups are done? I'm gonna give you 2 minutes, but it shows that you, come on, 2 minutes. Nope. Go. Stop looking at me. Cheating. I said, done. Oh, you're done? Okay, I'm gonna check your questions when you're done. Please let me know when your group is ready. You need something category. Go back to your notes if you have to. Remember in your notes, you took some notes on how to think about how to do your graph. What's the purpose of your graph? Is it numbers over time? Is it categories? We gave bunches of examples of how to start our questions. Go from there. She got this. Got this sister. She got this. Come on. You done? Press the refresh, recycle. Kind of the yep, down. Thanks. Everybody has to have their own question and answer. 2 questions. I'm sorry. What do you mean by 4? College? University, different schools. But some people like sports and they know school is on track. Some people don't know other schools, but this school, they gotta be specific. You have questions? Thank you. Thank you. Who's ready? And I love how you gave them options. You see how I did that at the front? I gave them choices. Oh, that's all right. Where you are? TEOPLP. So you're giving me the questions that we already did. You're supposed to make up, you're supposed to create two on your own. We are, my three babies, you're making up a bar graph question and a line plot question. And you're gonna have to collect that data. So what I want you guys to do is work on that today. Your best bar graph and line plot questions so that you start collecting the data. Okay? Can you remember that? I want that done by tomorrow. Everybody understand? By tomorrow, you should be completed with your bar graph and line plot